It's time. More time. Line learning. Have you ever had to learn lines before, and do you have your own process?
I have. One way that I learned that my acting professor taught me at TCC. He was Professor Davidson. He said Anthony Hopkins does this. He reads a script like over and over and over, and I would draw a circle. I would draw a line. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is what we call it. So you draw like a cross and then like basically a star. And each time you read the whole script, that's one line. Each time you read it again, another line. So basically, you read the script like 100 times.
Dang.
Because you want to memorize it to the point where like you want to memorize it without emotions. Because if you try to memorize the emotions and how you're gonna say it,
then
you're
it
gonna
turns
sound
into
like a robot. You're gonna sound like it's fake. It's gonna sound fake. You're faking it essentially.
Yeah.
And when you just remember the lines, and then you react, it's just second
accordingly
nature to you.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like doing push-ups or something, and then I'm reading the script or I'm saying the lines over and over.
Yeah.
And then you go act, and then you don't have a pre-established like emotion.
Yeah.
You kind of just react off what the other person tells you, and that's the best way to do it. I mean, you have an idea, right?
Yeah, you have an idea of what's happening.
You're not gonna be like the character's upset, and you're not gonna be having a smile on. Right?
Yeah, like you can read a scene and be like, "Hey, what's going on here? Let me figure it out. Let me pick it apart, but let me see what I can do." Yeah. And then we really see what happens whenever you and me are in a scene.
You keep it spontaneous. Like if you decide to improvise and push me or something, that switches it up. And if you had memorized a script only with this emotion, and you push me, and now that emotion doesn't make sense to react to what you just did, and then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, like second guessing it. But if I just memorized it in a monotone, just like monotone, like without any emotions, then I can do whatever emotion I want. I can be happy with it. I can be sad. I can be angry. I can, however, I just react off what the other person does.
So you read it over and over and over, and you draw like a star or a circle, like that.
So one star means I read it. One circle means I read it 6 times.
Wow.
And then you just like I would have a script, and then it would be like I don't know 10 circles or something.
Dang.
5 circles,
Dang.
And but it was kind of like what's the word? Tedious. Like
very tedious.
You're like shit. Like I have to keep reading and reading, but it pays off. Like after you're just like damn. So it's second nature to you. You're not worried about forgetting your lines. That's
exactly.
That's the last thing.
Like me. Like I'm line learning right now with that book over there, and it's going pretty good. Yeah. I'm doing that with a summer company in July.
Hell yeah.
And really excited for it because I'm pretty sure I could say it's okay. Lord Capulet is what I have. And I know they put me in this kind of role because one, I've looked older. I've looked like I'm 30 since I was 15 or 16 or whatever. But at the same time, there's a bunch of younger students that like participate as well from that school. And, it just fits, and then my voice, the way I carry, it just fits that character.
Yeah.
So like recently, like my method is I just, almost the same, you keep saying it. I read the scene, like I look at what scene I have. I try to read it or highlight it. I look at different lines. It's also Shakespearean, so I also want to say it correctly.
Yeah.
And not, because usually what happens is it's not that I messed up a line or it's a very, very different line. What happens is I say my normal English. Like, my normal English is backwards to the Shakespearean English. So it won't sound right Shakespearean right, but I'm over here saying what sounds right to me.
Yeah.
So I'm over here trying to say it how it's not normal to me. That's weird whenever you're like learning the Shakespearean dialect.
Accent,
yeah. But at the same time, it's just a matter of I read it, I keep going and saying it out loud, just saying it. And then once I feel comfortable with it, and I'll do, like, I start sitting down, and then it goes from there. Like, maybe I'll be up and around if I'm comfortable with the lines.
Yeah.
Maybe when I, like, this has happened to me, like, when I want to learn lines and I want to, like, get it, like, there are times where my brain is saying do it, but my body's saying, hey, you've done enough today, don't overwork yourself. But then my brain will be like, do it now, you can do it right now. And I sometimes will do it, and I'll just hit a line and I'll be like, oh shit. But that's because I've said it how many ever times, and that's my brain, wanting to keep going. And then, like you said, doing push-ups or anything other else I was doing, or driving, sometimes it just hits me. It's just of saying it, doing it, getting comfortable, and then I get into the emotion later.
And then that sometimes after you,
you're good.
After you read and read and read, you like an idea just all of a sudden pops in your head just because you kept. It's like editing, like.
And that's all she wrote.